Yo, what's going on, guys? Faze Blaziken or Lucas here, and as always, I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. The video that you guys are about to watch is an interview. It's actually my first interview that I ever did. Two fans came to the house, the Faze house, one day. Both of them, Nick and Austin, they're both juniors in high school, and they said that their high school is literally 2 minutes away from our house, and they asked me if I wanted to come on their radio station and do an interview. I couldn't film the entire interview, but I got a lot of really good questions, and so this is kind of just like a little compilation of the interview, but it still turned out really good. I hope you guys enjoy, and as always, if you guys do, smash that like button. Have a great rest of your day. Always remember to stay slothy, and that's been it. Peace. I don't really know what to expect. I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous. I've never been interviewed before. This is literally my first interview, especially like with the whole YouTube thing. I've never been interviewed about that before. It's also gonna be a little trippy going into a high school. I haven't been there in a while. I graduated high school over a year ago. Got some friends. Say hello to the vlog. Austin. Nick. What's up? Alright, we're gonna go do this?
Yeah, let's do it. Cool. Ready?
Yeah. Where should I put it? Right here? I don't want to put it right over the Faze logo.
Yeah, right down there.
Alright. Damn, it's trippy as fuck being back at high school. I'm not gonna lie. Dang, this is dope. Oh, you have a nice setup too. I like this.
Oh, this is my friend Melanie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
She loves sea bass. Like, I'm not even kidding.
You guys really have a legit setup here. This is nice.
Yes. Thank you for joining us today, Faze Blaziken.
Thank you for having me.
So, to start it off, who introduced you to Faze Clan?
When I was 16 years old, I lived in Austria for an entire year. I did like a year abroad, and my best friend in Austria, he introduced me to the Faze Clan channel, and I was kind of into watching YouTube videos back then, but nothing like when I first started watching Faze, and I started watching all their montages and all the videos that they just put up, and I was just super inspired. And after doing YouTube for a long time, I got asked to join by, well, all of the Faze leaders, but Rain ended up recruiting me into Faze Rain.
When you started making YouTube videos on your own, you started making videos before you joined Faze Clan, right?
I started making videos, I started making videos a year and a half before I joined Faze Clan. So before I even knew about Faze Clan, I made YouTube videos just for fun, but then once I started figuring out about Faze Clan, I started making, more Call of Duty videos, those kinds of gaming videos, the videos that I make today. What
was it like making your first video? Do you remember anything about it?
My first YouTube video, dang, you're really throwing me back here. It was really nerve-wracking. I was very nervous in front of the camera at first, but it's a learning process with everything, so I got more comfortable over time, but yeah, that's kind of how I would describe my first video.
Did you expect to become so big when you first started?
No, it was never my goal to be necessarily big on YouTube or to even make a career out of making YouTube videos. I did it because I loved it and it was my passion, and I did it because I wanted to join Faze. So that's those were the two motivations that I had to make YouTube videos, and it kind of just happened. When you put your effort and your time and all that you love into something, then something good usually turns out. At least that's what my mom said.
Did your parents support you as you started joining Faze and you started going big into it?
So my parents, they're very supportive, but as you might imagine, a kid who spends 6 to 10 hours a day on his Xbox playing video games, saying that he wants to make videos every day and that's the only thing he wants to do, they were a little bit upset, and they definitely took my Xbox away a few times, especially when my grades started dropping. But in the end, especially when I joined Faze and they really saw where YouTube was taking me, they really started supporting it. And to be honest, they were always supportive, but they were parents. They had their questions. They were concerned a little bit, but yeah, that was...
So, after you joined Faze Clan, how long after that did you realize that YouTube and Call of Duty was officially your job?
I still don't really consider it a job, necessarily. I still just consider it the thing that I like to do, which is just my hobby, it's just my passion. But I guess I realized that I could kind of make a living off of it, 3 months before I graduated high school. So right when I was deciding to go to college, yeah.
With Call of Duty, do you think it is a sport since it's getting more?
Yes, definitely, 100%. A lot of people don't consider esports sports, and I can understand that way of thinking because you don't run or jump or you actually do sweat a lot playing video games. You'd be surprised, but it's a very intense mental game. Call of Duty is not a extremely complicated game, but there's still a lot of aspects to it that make it really difficult getting in other players' minds, and these tournaments, these esports tournaments are becoming huge. They're being broadcasted on TV now. TBS has an entire E-League series that they upload, not upload, but that they air every week,
and it's becoming huge. It's definitely a sport. It's definitely 100% a sport.
Which video are you most proud of?
Dang, you're hitting me with some good questions, man. The video that I'm most proud of is probably a video that I that I just uploaded a few days ago.
The slime?
No. It was a diss track that I made. Yeah, exactly. It was a roommate in my house. His name's Ray, and he roasted me in one of his videos. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, what do I want to do to roast him back? And I had this crazy idea to shoot like a little music video, like a rap music video. And I had never made a song before. I had never made a music video before. But I was like, screw it. I can make videos. Let's just try it out. And I wrote a rap. I wrote it in about 20-30 minutes. And I was like, this is actually kind of good. I recorded it on my mic. I edited it in Sony Vegas. And I made the entire video in one day. And I started in the morning and I just worked 8 hours on it and I finished it. And I was just really proud of myself because like I had this vision, I had the idea, I had the creative idea, and I just executed it and I finished it, and I was just really proud of myself for the way that it turned out.
Did you get any help making it, or it was all by yourself?
Well, so I had a camera guy helping me. It was Nikon. Like, he helped me shoot all the angles, but I directed the whole video, so if I had a third arm and could do it myself, I probably would have. Shout out to my friend Nikon though for helping me. But yeah, I did all the work came out of my head. So shout out to everybody listening.
Yeah,
thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Thank you for being here, and you're listening to WPOB 88.5 FM and WPOB.com, Plainview, where we rock you. Can I just, oh my god.